Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pathoz Plays Minecraft, and today we're doing something slightly different. Um, we're actually building today, and normally I don't build, but I've got some inspiration. I got all of this idea based on a tweet that Jeb tweeted. He tweeted out that they are making a underwater mob that kills squid, and I was like, they're actually doing something to the ocean? So I was super excited about that. So I'll show you what I actually did off camera because I couldn't stop myself. I had to build it. First, what I built was I built this thing over here, which is if you don't know what it is, it's the front of a ship. It's not the best, but it worked out. What it's based on is that game Pirates of the Caribbean Online, which it came out 2 years ago or something like that, and they had a lot of commercials on US TV. I'm not sure about other countries, but they had it here. And it was a great game. I really did like that game, but it kind of died down after a lot of people kept leaving. And even, I believe, the company even sold who was making the game. But anyways, where they sold ships, they sold them in the front of ships like this, and they had them at different prices, and they had a random guy. So I have this villager right here. Um, he was the guy who was stuck in the hole over there, if you guys remember him. And I put down this, although I'm not done building, or not even close to be done building, because I'm thinking of having like a whole like ocean and different type of things in the ocean. And let's see, sloop 50 emeralds, galleon 100 emeralds, frigate 150, and these are all the ships that we are going to be building. This right here is a sloop, which is a bit. It's a fast but small ship, and then galleons are made for cargo and the amount of cannons they have, and then frigates are for speed. And this is technically based. This isn't my design. I'll go ahead and say that I did not come up with how to build this. Someone else did, and I can't take credit for it. But I did do a little bit of other work than that. I have this log thing here. It doesn't look the best because it's too even. However, I did build this over here, and from this angle, it kind of looks like a house, but it's not really a house. What it is it's a boat that's been turned sideways, and on this boat, it's I'm gonna kind of use it for storage and things like that. And I think that ship over there, I'm gonna be using for storing my ores like iron and gold and things like that. Hold up one second. All right. Sorry. This is my attempt at a custom tree. Well, not really. This isn't really. It's just something to add character to the island because the island was so blank. And then I think that's it. Besides this tree farm over here, this one right here. What I did in this tree farm is I went over and I decided that I was tired of waiting for leaves to despawn. So what I did was I built a 8x8 hole with a or 8x9, and then put the ninth one down, and it all collects in this. It's a standard tree farm, and there's a hopper down here and that right there, and that's all I've been doing. Actually, there was one other thing I've been doing. Let's grab my horse real quick because we need him because it's a lot faster if we take the horse. This horse is decently fast. None of the horses I found, though, were actually that great. There was a 15 heart horse, there was this 12 heart horse, and this horse was really fast but has no jump height. And the 15 heart horse was slow and had no jump height. And then they had like a 6 heart horse, which had no jump height either. Or actually, or it wasn't 6 hearts. It was something like that. But it had a decent jump height. Sorry, not a bad one. But what I did is, we'll see it soon. Sun's going down. But what I did was I actually fenced off the area and made it zombie proof and lit it up with torches and everything like that to make it so that we don't have to worry about hostile mobs anymore, because I was tired of having to monitor the villagers and make sure they're still alive and all those random types of things. But once this, whoa, that was a bit loud. I have no idea what that was. Hold up. I'm gonna check everything real quick. Be back. Alright, guys, I still have no idea what that was, but it seems to have stopped. I think it happened right after my frame rate dropped quite a bit, but now that we're back, we're going to build the docks, and I think I have an idea for the design. I think we're going to go with something like this, and then kind of have it go out every, I want to say every 5, maybe? So, yeah, no, let's do every 3. Like, do something like that. Keep it all on the same level, and kind of just go with this dock style. And, okay, so this is the top. So right now, for, I think what I'm going to be doing is this right here is the dock level. So I think I'm going to go one up. Oh, whoops, hold up. Let's get my axe out here. It's almost broken. And I think, like, hold up. Let me get this real quick. I think what I want to do is I kind of want to have it like this. And let's put this here. Now this is probably very, like, crude and not very detailed, and I believe the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be more like layers upon layers, and have I actually I did this. Did I do this wrong? I might have done this wrong. Hold up. I think the way I want to do this is have like these small docks like this kind of going out here and then have like these huge areas in here. I'm eventually going to build a city, but that's another story. Kind of like a shipping city, or maybe, yeah, like a shipping city or something like that. And let's continue. So, yeah, that's better. Okay, I thought, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1 down. So 1, 2, 3 in there. All right, let's put everything there. And stack that up. Oh, whoops. Oh, come on. I'm never going to get this, am I? Nope. There we go. I can't place blocks today. Okay, we're going to go on land to chop this. All right, let's get up here and cut this down. Let's go. Now, dang. I should have cut that first one first. Let's go over here and cut this one too. Let's see here. Alright, that looks good. Now we have to go 3 over from here. Let's actually place our blocks right this time. There we go. And then I want to do this pretty much. Did I count this right? Yeah, I counted this right. Alright. I want to do this out to maybe there. And let's see. Alright, so we go here and down here. And these are like, well, these are the things that hold up the dock. Now, a lot of the times, you'll see people just build kind of floating docks, and I think it actually, even though this is Minecraft and we can have things float all we want, I feel like it has to have support, otherwise it doesn't look right. And what I want to do is I eventually want to go out and get dark wood, and I want to make it so this is like the it's under here is dark wood, so that it's looks like moss and stuff is growing on that, because we don't have mossy logs, we only have mossy stone. If these were cobblestone, it might actually look pretty good, but that's not the style I'm doing here. I'm almost out of wood here, so I think I just want to go ahead and turn these into planks. I'm gonna go chop down that tree eventually, but let's do this. And while I'm doing this, I kind of want to tell you a story, or a couple. It's kind of like they're all linked almost. That's probably way too many slabs. But okay, so two things happened. And first I was at my cousin's wedding, and while I was at my cousin's wedding, the wedding was kind of like, I guess it's the first wedding I've gone to where the people getting married were younger, and it was their first marriage and things like that. And it was a lot different than the other weddings I've seen, where it was more of my aunts and people like that getting remarried, and that's what I'm used to seeing. But this was a lot different, and at the very end, they decided that they wanted to walk out, or I'm not sure if they decided it or one of the bridesmaids decided it, but either way, one of them decided that it would be a good idea to go out, and while the my cousin and his or my cousin and my new cousin decided that they were going to go out, and they were going to leave while paper lanterns were gonna fly up. Like, if you've ever seen Tangled, like those paper lanterns, except they were the really cheap kind. And so what ended up happening is these things look like big air balloons, and these things were really, really kind of fragile, I guess you could say. So they would easily light on fire, and they would easily get blown by the wind. Well, a lot of them lit on fire, and a lot of them didn't actually get flown. But the ones that did get flown, we actually happened to be near a forest at the time, and when the paper lanterns got thrown into the air, they landed in the forest and set the trees on fire. And luckily, it rained maybe like maybe a day before or something like that, so the ground was still a little bit moist. So only the tops of the tree actually caught on fire, and then after that, it was like it instantly went away. All right, this is all we needed for that. Let's go grab some. Do we have any bookshelves? We might have a couple bookshelves back at the place. Let's go over there, and I'll continue telling my story. But the trees lit on fire, and like everyone was freaking out. It was hilarious in my opinion. But after that, it was kind of like everyone they still wanted to have something that they ran by, so everyone just kind of held up the lighters they were lighting the paper lanterns with. And so that's what ended up happening at that place. But about a week later, I was at a church thing again, and what they decided to do why is there a guy in here? Or was he in here? I where did he go? Like, this is him, but I thought I saw him over there. I guess no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Anyways, let's grab this bookshelf in here. Oh, whoops. Let's see, what all do we have? Yeah, we have a bookshelf in here. Let's see. Do we have any wood? No, we don't have any wood. That's fine. Okay, sorry for the freaking out, or not freaking out, just me going quiet. There's a storm going on in the background. I have no idea if you guys can hear anything that I'm hearing. A lot of the times I'll be watching another YouTuber and they'll be saying, sorry about the construction work or something like that, and you never hear it. Or, well, if you do, oh, hold up, let's go sleep before we, let's go sleep before mob spawn. And let's go over here. I wasn't paying attention to the time. But yeah, about 2 weeks later, or a week later, sorry, not 2 weeks later, about 2 weeks later, I was at a church gathering, and we were standing there, and one of the people there got hold up one sec. But one of the people there, sorry about that. One of the people there at our church decided that they wanted to be a singer, so they went to Memphis, Tennessee, and which is she got invited, and this is where country singers and all that kind of stuff go. And she got invited, so they were all we were all standing there, and we were in the middle of a prayer, and then we just randomly start hearing some random guy in the background start blowing air as hard as he can, and we look up to see that he had this piece of paper in his hand when we were praying, and we were all he was blowing to put out the fire, and apparently it was kind of like it was a pretty decent sized fire. Like, this guy, I have no idea what he was doing. He's the weirdest guy I've ever met, but it was all like on fire, and it was just so weird. Actually, I don't like this. Let's see if stairs would look better. But it lit on fire, and he was freaking out, and there's so much stuff going on that same week. And that was what I was ironic, because neither one of them had anything to do with each other. So that's what I thought was really crazy about it. But let's fill this in real quick. Let's put the bookshelf in. I was putting this bookshelf in for decoration. I think that looks good there. I think do we have enough wood for a crafting table anywhere? We do not. Maybe we can grab some of that oak wood that's sitting over there. Yeah, I think I like the plank idea. Little bit off topic, but yeah. And so let's grab some of this wood, and we should get enough. I think just enough. I don't really care about oak saplings. I have a ton of them. But let's see. Yeah, let's turn these all into planks because that's really all we need. So let's do that. There's already a crafting table on this ship, but this is like the captain's quarters. And what I was thinking of doing with this ship, these ladders are temporary. I'm going to put fences here. Actually, that reminds me. There needs to be fences like right here, I think. Does that look right? I don't know if that looks right. Maybe. I'll fix it later. But the captain, this is where this ship is my ore ship, so like all in these little places down here. Oh, whoops. Place that in the wrong spot. I'll get that in a second. Actually, we'll get it now. But down here, I'm going to be putting a ton of chests and random things like that. And this is where all my ores will be going. And same as this one, this is my ore ship, and like I guess you could say it's my treasure ship. I might switch this. Yeah, I think this will be my treasure ship. But this is the captain's quarters. Back here, I want to put a crafting table there. Let's see. What else can we put back here? I think another crafting. It's excessive, but I think this would look decent. Let's put this. Do we want it in the same place? I think it would look. I think it would look all right. Do we want to mix up the colors? That doesn't look too bad. Let's see here. What else do we want in here? Maybe a chest. Let's do that real quick. Do I want it here? Do I want it? I think right here would look good. Let's do it. I know it's symmetrical, but I mean, it looks alright. It's hard to fit a ton of stuff in one place. Yeah, that looks good. Do I want anything in this corner? These two corners? I might put something in there, I might not. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry again, guys. Lots of random things going on. But, yeah, so let's talk. I'm gonna check the time on this episode real quick, and then I will see. If we have more time, I will chop down that tree and we'll finish up this dock. But other than that, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, guys, looks like we're out of time for today. Next episode, I think I will have this dock finished up, and I might build an. I'm gonna have this ship finished. It's not entirely finished yet. I'm putting a flag, and I still have to add the actual sails because this is just the front. I can't remember what the front sail is called, but these are just different sails. I might build another ship here, or I might do more of this wreckage like over there. But if you guys have any ideas or inspiration for different ships I can do, because I want to build a ton of ships and I want to build this huge city, and I want to litter the ocean floor with ships and just random wreckage to make it the ocean a little bit more lively than it is, and leave little areas like crevices in the ships and different things like that, because I think it would kind of remind me of those movies where they had the shark come out of the hole in the ship and different things like that. I think that would look really cool. But looks like I'm going to have to go, and I thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It really helps out a lot. And if you really want to see any more content, subscribing will get you my content as soon as it comes out in the sub boxes if YouTube decides to fix them. But other than that, I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. Hey guys, welcome to Race for the Wool, and I'm here with all these people. Bassflow, Purple Jagmaster, Crimson Cardinal, Haz, and Miss Megan, and we're all going to be playing Race for the Wool on Vex's map.